You snore.
I don't snore.
Yeah, you do.
Bro, you
Yeah,
rattle
you do.
houses.
Huh?
Yeah, you do.
No.
Definitely do. 100%. We've both shared rooms with you before.
The earthquakes in California are attributed to you. You snore.
Hey, what am I supposed to talk about?
Just how we're a really good-looking group and how we are just the best to work with.
What is it called when you self-proclaim yourself good-looking? Like, is this like a
Narcissism?
Yeah, I don't know. Okay, so you want me to build out the bike and then just talk about it?
No, we want to film you building out the bike.
Have it all
Prep,
ready.
get your stuff ready to build the bike.
Okay, I got you.
Well, no, it needs to be on there. I want it all on there, like all the pouches, all the...
Oh, you don't want to film him doing it.
No.
You just want the bike built. Oh, I thought you wanted him
no,
doing
he's
it.
Gonna stand, he's going to be like, okay, I have this, I have this, I have...
When you said it, I pictured him doing the action when talking about it.
No, it'll be completely set up. We'll snag the thumbnail photo.
Okay.
And then him like point at everything, open zippers. So when in this zipper I have these and these things.
Okay.
In this zipper I have these and these things.
That makes sense. Cool.
What you doing, Robert?
What am I doing? And loading up the bike because it's not really ideal to transport a bike on the back of a truck with all these bags on there.
So how did you get Two Stories Media involved?
Well, I'm like, friends with Kevin. I never thought about starting a YouTube channel or anything like that. I was like, hey, you want to go get lunch? And I said, I'm doing some like 500-mile bikepacking race through Florida. It goes from Fort to Fort, Jacksonville to St. Pete. Would you be interested in like, filming it or whatever? And so spent a little bit of money, like, had it all filmed, and it's kind of crazy, but he was just like so into it, like from the beginning. So that was like a huge help, having someone who's gonna film it be like very interested in the project. I think it's like diverted a little bit, from what Two Stories usually does. So like the idea of like an adventure type documentary. And so we're still doing them because there's kind of like this like rush and it's just a lot of fun. Because you end up, tracking me, I guess. Like, I'm guessing it's fun a little bit. It might be like tiresome, but finding me along the way and stuff like that. So, and there's gonna be a lot more people this time. The last time they did this, the last 2 times, I was alone the whole time pretty much. So other than the start of the Spanish, I was pretty much alone the whole time. So 500 miles is a long time to be alone, so.
And if we're gonna do that, just move the bike, because I'd love to have it backwards anyway and flatten it out to me again a little more. Kind of like, what the hell is that? Nope. All right, so we need the sandbag. That's the answer. Copy that.
Welcome to my bike.
Welcome to
It's my home for 30 hours. Come along with me on this.
I hope so.
Are you not ready?
Not yet, bud. That was wonderful, though. I hope you do exactly that.
Try that again. That was as natural as it comes.
I'll just park here, so I've got room to get the sign. Don't forget to turn your hazards on, kids. All right. We're here, Shangri-La Campground, Trailhead. Just got some B-roll shots of the entrance sign here, so we can establish where we are, where Robert's starting the race. Heading back in now. We've already kind of set up camp. We are gonna go find where Carlos is so we can get a scene or 2 with him, and then float around, get B-roll, try to find some people that might want to do some segments for us. We're trying to start a new series of shorts. Just need to find some people. We want it to be a little more natural, on the fly with people in the field, so we'll see who we can find for that.
I want to see these guys camping setup, man. I want to talk.
Get up in there.
No. I want to talk to them.
Get up in there, bro.
And see
Go
this
check it
whole
out.
thing. This looks sick. Dude, I just so want to do that. I need the hard shell camper topper for my truck, and then a rack
Yup.
system. top of the cab and top of the camper, and then just do one of those super long racks that you could put like everything on for no reason.
For the 3 times a year you'll camp.
They're called mall crawlers.
Mall crawlers. Interesting.
So this video series we're doing, it's all for Florida Cycling. It's a YouTube channel that Robert started. And we really just want to put more content out in general. It's been a little difficult to just do each documentary. So at this point in time, we figured we're going to be here a day early. Let's plan to do interviews with everybody who can break down what their bikes are and their technical equipment, that sort of stuff. And that way it gives us more content to put on the channel, and then it also opens up the doors to invite more faces and build a community on the channel. Things people care about are what are they riding on, what are their wheels, what are their gear ratios, and things like that. So that's basically what we're doing. We might have a few more tonight. If not, we're gonna be just roaming around getting B-roll and filming the atmosphere.
Just tell me when you're rolling.
Nice jacket, man.
Thanks.
Brand new.
Brand new. Came in.
Right out the box.
I told
It's like my black one.
I told Brittany not to buy it, and she buys it for me. Doesn't tell me. Shows up and I see it on the counter like 2 days ago, or 2 days ago, and she's like, she just kind of looked at me. I looked at it, and I was like, "You bought me the jacket?" She's like, "I bought you the jacket." All right, cool. Good talk. Good talk. That's how that went. But it is really comfortable. Thanks, honey.
What? You didn't think it got cold in Florida, huh?
We are in Ocala. Sun is setting. I'm actually going to take a evening or sunset flight, if you will, to establish where we are. But we are Ryan and Dylan right now are doing a profile piece interview with Corey, one of our cyclists for the Huracan that we're at. I'm flying. Once this is done, we have to head over and get footage of Sam, who's another cyclist of ours that we signed for the channel, for the Florida Cycling channel. And we're gonna see me do the calibration dance that any drone pilot is well aware of. But once we get Sam's bit done, they are doing a bonfire with some athletic, non-alcoholic beer, and I think a little bit of food over there. So yeah, not too bad. Just trying to get a few things accomplished before the sun sets and keep it going. Tomorrow is going to be a very early morning. I think our alarms are going off at 5 in the morning, so that way we can pack up all of our tents, start filming about 6, and they take off at 7 a.m. So maybe 5:30. We might be able to sleep until 5:30, but it's gonna be an early morning for us. Morning of the challenge, we are tracking Robert, Sam, Corey, and Ben. It's so far we are able to get Robert and Sam pretty well. We've got to get the other guys as the day progresses, and we're just using good old-fashioned Apple technology to make this happen. So just find my iPhone, and they share their location with us for the duration of this challenge, this race, this route. They all kind of use different names for it, but it's essentially a challenge, seeing who can get to the finish line first. And yeah, Robert is, as of this moment, 0.4 miles away from us. We are grabbing coffee, grabbing some breakfast sandwiches, and then we gotta go southeast to meet up with them at the next intersection, which is going to be a trailhead. We can actually follow them. We can skirt the trailhead for about a mile as they kind of pop in and out, which will be really nice, really good visuals with the trees, the road, and then they will come out onto a major highway. I think it's a US 41, I believe, and they're gonna be on that for about 5 miles, and that's gonna be crazy because we have to drive and try to track them, get footage of them, but also not impede traffic too much. So stay tuned on how that goes. Sound of a low battery. Everyone knows the sound, it's quite annoying.
Put it on me. Put it on me. Put it on me. Oh.
I just missed.
Put it in my hand.
Oh, look at these cows. They are loving us.
Is that why they're running away from us? They love us?
Gonna do some sketchy shit, doo-dah, doo-dah.
Yeah, that's what I was doing. Like, I'm gonna get in the middle of the road.
Hope
Tell
I
me when
get
someone's
away
coming,
with it.
because I'm
Doo-dah,
probably gonna
doo-dah.
die.
Hey guys, there's eggs for sale. You can get eggs. Call the number, all right? I'm here to help. This is the checkpoint, and then they head
That way.
that way.
Okay.
They head east. He has a broken derailleur. So yeah, just got a phone call from our main subject in the dock for Florida Cycling. He just calls, which for him to call, I'm like, oh, there's something wrong. I mean,
If he's calling, there's clearly...
because he's not calling me.
No,
for
he
any
hasn't
reason.
called us on any other race.
This is our third time with him. He's
There's no
never
reason
called
to
us.
call, yeah.
And he's like, hey, where are you guys at? I'm like, we're actually heading to you. Why? He goes, because I have a broken derailleur. Oh, okay. Well, we'll be to you in 15 minutes. Now, granted, we stopped to get some beautiful drone shots.
We're flying the drone first, naturally.
Because there's orange groves, a beautiful plantation-style house there. But yeah, unless he can fix it himself, he has two options. Let's find out what he takes, but he has two options. He can either request help from us, aka bring him somewhere, in which then his time will not count, but
He can
he's
still
still
finish.
So he will have completed the bikepacking course,
His time just won't count for anything.
but he will not have completed the bikepacking challenge, because there's a difference. You can do the OG challenge, the light challenge, or you can just complete the course. So if he requests help, he will, and then we bring him back to where we found him.
Yep.
With a fixed bike, he can then finish, but it will not count towards anything. He will just have completed the course.
All right, I got a few good shots, but I figure I don't want to waste too much time.
Yeah.
Let's figure out what Robert is thinking. Go from there. Breakfast, coffee, bagels, cheese, who knows? Eggs, might happen.
As soon as we have the bigger shot, they're gonna come back. Yeah, they're gonna come back one more time. They said,
Oh, nice.
Yeah.
We can't let him in the truck for, like, if he has to walk somewhere, he's got to walk for 3 hours before he decides, yeah, you know what, I am done.
Yeah, he said he thought about it and that was like a easy out for him.
I didn't think it was easy.
I told him we kept asking, are you sure? Like, we don't want you to quit.
Yeah, I
but if
mean-
you're quitting, then
When you said
we're here. But
going to the bike thing, when you were thinking it was that one bike shop,
Yeah.
and you said not viable, I started smacking your hand. I'm like, don't
I
say
said
that.
it too loud, and but
well, and then he looked and he's like, the closest one is 22 miles away. How fast? But he was like, how fast can I walk? 1 mile. He's like, okay, maybe 20 minutes. 22 of those miles at 20 minutes a mile. He's like, it's gonna take me all day.
we interviewed Robert, Sam, and Ben at the Bike Lab in Clearwater to get their detailed perspective on the route, personal experiences, and recount various important moments. The interview was a 2-camera setup using our FX3s, single key light, but then a hard edge light for some added separation. Outside, we had a 1200D coming through a window, which gave us both ambient and some glow and interesting shadows on the workbench and bikes throughout the Bike Lab. Hey, Ryan.
have an AC pull and focus for it.
Pull and focus for that must be insane too.
It's not that bad. It's a little weird, but it's like you're close. You're not moving as drastically, and the throw is tiny. Like it's a decent throw, but you're not unless you're doing like a crazy fast pullback. You're not going from one end to the other.
Okay. Are you
Like-
going as fast as you just showed me, or you just did that? You went.
No, we're just gonna kind of.
We're in 60.
And we're in 60.
That is insane.
Yeah, cool, right?
Yeah.
Super cool. That must be a slurry.
Are you still on this? Oh my god!
It keeps getting put off to the side because you keep telling me help somebody else.
It doesn't matter.
That's perfect.
It
Help
doesn't
somebody.
matter.
Kevin needs help.
It
It's
doesn't
perfect.
matter. Move on.
It does.
Stop it.
It's not a slurry yet.
This